Hello everybody, this is Chromical018 and I think I just saw, what the heck, I guess I was just laying my hand there, didn't realize it or something. But anyway, this is going to be my thoughts and recap on Fairy Tail episode 149. Let's see. This episode, it confirmed something that I had seen when I was looking at, bio for Kinana, because I was curious about her character and see if we get any development or anything or whatever. I just wanted to look up like a little bit of info. I ended up getting more than I bargained for in the first paragraph, on the official wiki, of course, that she is actually Cubelios in human form. Whether she was originally born as a human and then cursed to be a snake, that remains to be seen, because we don't know. At least as far as I've seen, anyway. Because I've seen the rest of the original Fairy Tail. Let's see. And, yeah, this is shown during Cobra and Urza's fight. Urza kicks the butt out of him and sends him literally flying with that holy hammer thing she had, because he got distracted hearing Cubelios. So, yeah, and also everybody is working on breaking the chains that are holding the Infinity Castle to the Earth, because it's supposed to help with, saving Lucy. And I also forgot to mention in the last episode that, Gildarts ended up being the crap out of Byro. And, yeah, we missed... It's in the reaction, of course, but... Yeah, I forgot to talk about it yet the other day. Even though it's been a while since I've actually, uploaded for Fairy Tail. But, just so you guys know, I've got an update on the whole whether I can record tomorrow or not. Yes, I will be able to record tomorrow, because we found out that both Jackson and Wyatt have coughs, and also Wyatt's got a double ear infection, and Jackson's got just a one ear infection. And neither of those things are going to be able to keep them from going to Head Start. So, yeah, Wyatt's already had his medicine. Jackson wouldn't take it, but Mom's going to give it to him later. So, yeah, they should be good. Which is good, because I did not feel like having to deal with it again. Because, obviously, I want to get things done. I wanted to record a little more on Snow White with the red hair, and then do more Dragon Ball. And if I can get close enough to finishing Dragon Ball, I will dedicate a day for Naruto. That depends on how many days off I get, though. So, yeah. What time is it currently? 2:36 currently. And I have to get ready for work at around 4:30, because I have to work from 5 to close today. And then I work from 4 to close tomorrow, so I'll still have time to record tomorrow. Anyway, and also in this episode, Sammy tries to off Lucy, because he didn't get the memo that there was other ways they could save her and stop the Infinity Clock. Thankfully, the others got through to him and heard the next message about the chains, so they're all going off and trying to destroy the chains, thank goodness. Let's see, and by this point, Romeo popped out of the ship, I think, in this episode, and went to go and help Natsu and Elfman and the others save Lucy. And he actually makes a fair point that Imitatia, even if she wanted things to go back to the way they used to be, still took advantage of Lucy in her emotionally and mentally weakened state, because she was still grieving the loss of her father. Even though she didn't show it, obviously, after her initial breakdown, she was still grieving, and she took advantage of that. That's hard. That's still a bad thing. I don't care what your intentions were. That's still bad. And Imitatia is still under the impression that she's going to be able to be with Lucy forever, even though we clearly see Lucy being absorbed by the Infinity Clock. And usually when something absorbs something, it gets absorbed completely and you can't get it out. Thankfully, Midnight is stupid enough to not keep the lie going any further, and blurts this out, saying that once Lucy is absorbed in the Infinity Clock, she will cease to exist, and everybody will forget about her, essentially. And Imitation didn't take too kindly to that. She tried freeing Lucy, did not work. And Midnight undoes the spell on her, I assume. I assume that's what he does. And it's revealed that Imitation was not lying when she said that Lucy was her big sister. She was Lucy's childhood doll that got, I guess, abandoned when her mother died, because her mother, I think, was the one who got her the doll, and she was essentially still grieving her mother's loss, and thus ended up neglecting her doll. So, yeah, Imitation is essentially down at this point, because she's back to her original form and can't do squat. And this pisses off Natsu, understandably so, and he prepares to put the hurt on Midnight. Yeah, I knew this was coming way before I even got to, I think, the 50th episode of Fairy Tail, I think. Because that was me, ended up ruining things for myself by looking up info for roleplays, because I was roleplaying Fairy Tail, and at some point I needed to, make sure I knew the characters' personalities and stuff. I ended up coming across that arc. And, yeah, I spoiled myself a little bit on that. Anyway, yeah, that's the main things that happened in this episode. If I ended up missing anything in this episode that I needed to talk about, please remind me in the comment section. I'll try and get episode 50 done as well. Just so you know, I've gotten up to episode... What episode did I get up to? Wait, where did 170 and 171 go? I know I did those two. But yeah, I did edit up and all that up to episode 171 of Fairy Tail, but I have to... Actually, some of them I don't have to really compress, because like I said before, the new editing style I use, or the new file style I use, makes the file a lot smaller. So I don't have to compress them, but some of them don't have that file setting anymore. Or I recorded it before I did that. So, yeah, I still got to compress some of them, but other than that, I'm good. Anyway, if I missed anything, feel free to let me know, and if you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so. If you haven't already subscribed by this point, it's kind of silly, because if you're still watching by this point, I'd recommend subscribing, especially if you want to get through the whole series. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.